Welcome to Knoxville, home of the Tennessee Volunteers, where the hymn of choice is good old Rocky Top, and they hope that by the end of this one, it's good on Rocky Top. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a team recharged after a much-needed bye week, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The kickoff bounces through the end. To the 25. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to move it through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and then the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
Gets it out fast.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in the ring. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
He'll come out throwing on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. The Vols want to pick up the tempo. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Firing to the right, complete. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Tennessee.
They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. Finds a crease at the 20. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Back to throw, it's Kessler. Forced out of the pocket. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Makes the catch. Takes it to the house. Touchdown ball.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, they get paid.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So an 82-yard drive there. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. First down for this offense. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Bust through behind his pad. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Throwing right. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Fast motion from the offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. Nifty little dance step.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing in this one.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes his connection. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this.
Going for it all. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. The Longhorns are in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to add another. Bangs it through for an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Here comes the offense on second down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They're trying to get to him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Gets it out quickly. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Finds his man, they convert. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. He's not the biggest guy in the world, but on big moments, big fourth downs, they look for it.
And those guys are so hard to get your hands on. Like, you want to come up and jam them, you know the ball's going to come out pretty quickly, but he does a great job winning at the line of scrimmage, QB and him, same page. Fourth down, no problem.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. Score time at 7.
Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Motion from the offense. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker.
Offense facing.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And the incomplete pass turns the ball over on downs.
Man, that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe in you.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Offense getting set for first down. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They'll go 5 wide on 2nd and 8. Wants to throw. It's Glagway. He's going to fire deep. Snags it inside the 20. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Texas!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page. And they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Lewis.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
That's caught. It's Alexander. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Excellent situational awareness to make the grab and get just enough of that first down.
And how about the play call? They didn't want to hold on to the football. They wanted to get that thing out of their hand, trust the receiver to make the catch, and then what does he do? Gets the first down, gets out of bounds. New set of downs for this offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. At midfield, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
The Volunteers are rolling down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Quarterback checking the play. Looking for a man. It's Kessler. Finds his tight end. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
Not a lot the defense can do on that one, guys. With this tight end size, he's really difficult to defend on these crossing patterns as he gets downfield.
And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide out in motion. Looking to go up top on first down. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Lewis. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They're going to throw it again. Finds his big tight end. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
Quarterback checking off. To the air, it's Kessler. They're bringing heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Oh, so close to paying off the tip drill. He had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Fires into traffic, picked off. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Really tough on an offense. 3rd and long, it's tough to, you know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep. make you throw the ball underneath. But, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Fires to the big fella. At the 40, there he goes. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him.
Oh, look out! Inside the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Number 21.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. East Carolina is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Pirates fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Quarterback will audible. He's going to pass. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
Brings up 2nd down.
Dropping back, it's Kessler. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Vols will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see Gonna take a shot at this DB. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Oh, the pirouette gets him loose. At the 30. He's at the 10. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Man, it's so frustrating as a coach because you go into half and you're like, listen, this is what they've been doing. This is what we're getting. Let's go out and execute. And what do? First drive, you throw an interception, you turn the field position to the other side, create momentum immediately. This is an absolute disaster to start the second half.
Pulled down for the tackle.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Texas offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch past the sticks. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's
open runway ahead. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go to. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back, seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Set to kick it away.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
To the air, it's Kessler coming after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Wide receiver shows motion. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the pummeling has started.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. The receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Louisiana Tech was far from the friendly confines of Ruston, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. Little touch pass to the receiver. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. And they they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And this punt will be down just on the other side of midfield. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Pressure coming. Oh, he makes the catch. Oh, better look out. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The offense set for a 1st down play. He wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Baker. An explosive play to wrap up the 3rd quarter. Oh, they finally got him out of bounds, but not before. He carried some momentum for his team into the 4th quarter.
35, Tennessee, 10.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And they're able to make the tackle.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different...
Touchdown, Texas! And the route is on. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And what the fuck I need a hoe for? The fuck I'm driving slow for? The fuck you broke for? Scheming while I roll up. Being around that broke shit, it give me a headache. So a head straight. I'ma still take that money, even if my legs break. Then a bitch. If you're broke, get it fixed. And I'm balling like the Knicks. Baby, you talking to a boss, baby. Every time they piss me off, baby. Don't even want me at all. About it at all. So they fuck 12 until they free my dog. So far.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad
That's
spot.
cool.
You gotta get a drive together.
Let's go for it.
So you don't wear the defense.
So know where your best defense is playing up nation, nigga. Get paid.
They got to do something here to get this defense on the field.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line.
Let's go for it.
Dropping back, it's Kessler.
You got me. Psych, stupid nigga.
Intercepted. A turnover from the defense. Got some room to run. And he's going to
Get all the skin out there, nigga.
Touchdown, Longhorns.
You want to score, nigga? Fuck a nigga.
They extend this.
My little one, I got a job for him.
Now they are staring at a 7-game winning.
Little one, I got a job for him.
Dude, you didn't think it could.
I go to work, yeah.
You thought this game's over.
Pop out with the kid. Just has that up front of wig.
And the defense just continues
See what I
to
did.
pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Oh, that's us.
Kick out that ball through a
Oh, my God.
dash of rain, and he missed it.
Oh, my God.
From inside his own 10.
I'm trying to pick him on the corner.
Coverage team to knock down the return man. The Volunteer offense is back, and they open touchdown time in Tennessee. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David. Gonna let it fly.
Oh. Oh.
Incomplete.
Oh, you Thomas was a goat, nigga.
Couldn't hold on.
Trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an
Come on, Florida.
explosive play to
Tell me why you're the best in the nation, Florida.
get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
Come on, Florida. That's up. Best in the nation.
Let me let this bitch breathe real quick. Now, so I talk my shit about
My shit YLD, that list.
Hey, you know that dope, nigga.
Oh, I'm on defense.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Can't make the connection.
I'm a pin on a wall.
Putting on the heat and
He starts
forcing
kicking
the
balls.
incompletion.
And it's just
Set him with my dog.
for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They've
Stall.
never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy has
He just
been
might
great.
fall.
We've seen some
Did they
drops.
get it yet? No, I don't think they feel it yet.
That's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
All right, 44 down, right? Niggas get
Down
paid.
by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Go for it.
Go for it on fourth down.
Get paid, nigga.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And the Volunteers will punt this one away. Doesn't say
Bottom
much
is
for your
cool.
drive
If you kick it or if you give it something right there,
punt.
can't stop this offense.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return.
Shoot it all night.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime. And
Oh, he playing
they're
safe?
really ratcheting. He uncorks one deep.
Ah, let me do
And
it.
it
Duck.
falls incomplete, but that.
So on for them hoes, if you with them, then you at risk.
Right there.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
That's not what I want. That's not what I want to do.
After misfiring, it's second down. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. Quick strike complete. At the 35, he's open. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
I tell you,
Fuck
I
it,
love
word.
the by this offense.
Let's go, man.
They've got a pretty big lead. They're still being
Oh, he's
aggressive,
82. Let's go.
taking shots, and they're finding the matchups they like. Man, they're taking advantage right now.
They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Quarterback moving. You'll take 4 yards on first down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, guy at the quarterback spot, just do that. Pull it down, get positive.
Fucking send me to the room and stuff get stopped off.
Every single play.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to the end zone. And it's
What I did, bro.
down, but hold on just
Alright.
a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 5 receivers across the formation. It's second and 11. Wide receiver coming across the motion. Wants to fire on second down. Quarterback now.
Oh my goodness. Come on,
And it'll
bro.
be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense in check.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. To the air, it's Flagway.
Oh, my favorite.
The ball is hauled into the end zone, but he is just out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Dumps it to the back.
It wasn't.
Makes the grab. They make the tackle just outside the end
Broken
zone.
Cougar, Lexi Halle Berry, future Andrews, Dirty Sprite, legendary.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
Oh, ooh, good block.
And the punishment has been extended. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0. Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on?
Nigga said, like a nigga with you, and so the work at the city be moving.
These teams who did battle today. Missouri was able to finish off a close one in Columbia. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. He lets one fly deep. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're
don't hurt, bitch.
trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the
Broken Cougar, Lexi Halle Berry, future Andrews, Dirty Sprite, legendary.
Line gets set, 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Randall. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Burger.
And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Lagway. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. And the Longhorns want to
drop
move
your
quickly.
dot, you know I'm coming. Lace running fucked up. You should have wore your binding. Right in front of it. Right in front of it.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it.
Yeah.
And is intercepted. Trying to take it back. But he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked. The coaches are always
Yeah,
looking
man.
for positive
Work
moments.
it even to your dad.
How about that young man going
I
out?
didn't write your
Getting
head
an
down yourself.
interception. Yeah, they're being blown out.
Unloads it downfield.
Tennis polish.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Now the quarterback changing the
I'm right back in that A.
On second down, looking to throw. Finds the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a short and heavy tackle on the tight end. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the ball come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
And you don't see that often when you're running a screen and you're featuring your running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. It's nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying, I can make a play somewhere else, and he goes and does it.
Looking downfield, it's Kessler.
Fought it, that's on it.
And he goes down at the 34. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. On the run, still looking. Getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion. This guy is doing work on the outside, and the sweet toe tap to stay in bounds there.
How about the sweet feet? I mean, it's so hard to know where you're at on the sidelines and have good body control. You can tell he did. Gets his feet down, secures the catch. That is a nice catch. Nice footwork, fella.
The incompletion brings up a second down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On second down, just keep firing. Getting some heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down.
Go far, get paid.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
Go far, get paid.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. On fourth down, looking to pass. Fires and picked off. Looking for more room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I got the Rose right. This shit with no choice. Double on my garage.
The game, you got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage.
Okay, Shane, if you go back and selling peas.
And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting to... He's going for the big play. Wide open. He makes the catch.
That's the key with the G-Wagon. It's like the sword.
Just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
That is such a nice job by the receiver there in that trick play, acting like he's going to block and then getting downfield. He was wide open, thinking to himself, just don't drop this, just don't drop this. All he had to do was catch it and run it into the end zone.
Oh, and I think people underestimate the timing of a flea flicker, right? When you got to hand the football off, get
Down like all these diamonds on us.
now be in sync with the receiver who catches it, gets into the end zone like it's supposed to for the big time play.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee.
So far, get paid.
And listen,
And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6,
Thought this is good.
and they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
And to the end zone. And the beatdown has ensued.
No, she got me, but still I think she fucking them off. And then I blame no serenity.
Staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And how about this squad? They're looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Almost ready to kick it away after
That's
the
the line of
touchdown.
The red king would be but shit ain't no need for him.
Really disciplined job.
Before I see my little boy. Jerry Jordan, what you doing?
Not a lot to feel great about
So far.
Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
well, this might be an opportunity, too. We should go back when we watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that we're working with. They won a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward. And this defense has put a game together. It's hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Back to throw, it's Kessler. He's taking a deep shot. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. He'll try to take it back. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Longhorns! They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Oklahoma showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong, but the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. It's one game, you don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He'll start this drive firing. They get to him as he throws. It's hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going, and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's going up top here late in the game. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
One more play to pad the stats. on 4th down, going to the air. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.